Hello everyone, myself Aishwarya R. Today in this video we are going to discuss about economic analysis in energy and environment. Now let us see what is economic analysis. Economic analysis in the context of energy and the environment, it is a process of multidisciplinary approach which involves assigning the concepts like economic aspects of various energy related activities, policies and their impacts on the environment. Now let us see the basic principles of economic analysis. First one, simple interest. Simple interest, it is the interest calculated only by the principal over a given duration without considering the change in the investment due to the accumulation of the interest within the time and without including the principal of subsequent calculations. Then the resulting interest is known as simple interest. Second one, compound interest. Compound interest, it is basically the interest calculated within a several times of year and then it is added to the amount on which interest is computed in order to determine the interest over the next time period. Third one, present worth. Present worth, it is known as PW. It is an amount given at the particular time in the future and it is a value today. Thus, the amount that will be invested by the interest rate. Fourth one, series of payments. Series of payments, it is a circumstance where a series of payments, for example, if we take a loan is taken to acquire a given facilities and then this loan is paid off in a fixed period of time over the duration of the loan, then is known as a series of payments. Within the specified period, the series it will be paid. Future worth of uniform series of amounts. Let us consider now payments of each amount with a yes and then end of the year it will be starting with a first year. Then the future worth of the series at the end of the n years it will be determined. This can be done easily by summing up the future worth of all these individual payments. Then the first payment accumulates the interest for n minus 1 years and the second it will accumulate the n minus 2 years and so on. Sixth one, taxes. Taxes, basically a government depends heavily on the taxes to financial of its operations and to provide services. Real estates and local taxes. Real estate and local taxes, it is also a property owned by a certain company. This may specify by the real estate taxes on the value of the buildings and land occupied by the company or may include the charges by the local authorities to provide services such as roads, security and social waste removal. Deprivation. Next one, deprivation. Deprivation, it is a decrease in the value of the power plant equipment and building due to the constant use is known as deprivation. Next one, SYD method. It is known as sum of year digits. Now let us take an example where for sum of years digits where d is equal to n minus n1 plus 1 divided by n of n plus 1 divided by 2 of p minus q, where here is when the denominator it is the sum of the n of n plus 1 divided by 2 of the digits where representing the years where 1 to 1 comma 2 comma 3 and so on till the n. The numerator it is digits corresponding to the given number when the digits are arranged in the reverse order as on n of n minus 1 comma n minus 2 and so on. By using this calculation procedure, the description is larger than the obtained by the linear method. Now let us see the characterization of the investment project. First one, project description. Project description, it describes a project title and the objective, scope and the size, location and Site analysis. Location and site analysis, it describes and identifies the project geographical location. Next one, resource assignment. Assessment. Resource assessment evaluates the availability of the energy resources. Technology selection. It chooses the appropriate technology or the appropriate project. Economic analysis. Economic analysis, it performs a cost benefits to determine the project financially. Market analysis. Market analysis, it describes where analyzing the market condition and the demand for the project. Next, environmental impact and assessment. Environmental impact and assessment, it conducts an environmental impact assessment to evaluate the potential effects. Risk assessment, it identifies the what are the risks of these projects. Decisions making and approval process. Decision making and approval process, it makes a decisions where are required for the project approval. Financial projections. Financial projections, it describes what are all the financial options including the loans, investments and the public-private partnerships. Now let us see the investment project. It is an influence of the economic energy project investment decision. Here is a technical environmental assessment and the feasibility, where it compiles the results of the various assessment and evaluates, analyzes the comprehensive feasibility study, which provides a clear overview of the project. Next, risk analysis and the opportunity analysis. It identifies the what are all the risk and the potential risk associated with this project, and such as market risk, technology risk, and environmental risk, and the regulator risk. Next, initial level of the government, where the renewable energy projects will be sensed, and the market conditions, it will come under the risk and the opportunity analysis, where here it is a distance to the market and to the levels of the competition. The economic analysis, which performs a cost benefit analysis, which determines the project's financially viability, considered a capital cost, operational expenses, renewable generations, and potential subsidiary and incentives. Market analysis analyzes the market conditions and demand for the project's output. It identifies the competitive pricing and market growth potential. Now, let us see in detail about the characterizations of the investment project. Project description, which provides a detailed descriptions of the project, including the objective, scope, and size. It will specify the type of the energy, technology, or the environmental incentives being considered. Second one, location and site analysis. It identifies the project geographical locations and analyzes the site's condition. Third one, resource assessment. Evaluate the availability of the energy resources. Fourth one, technology selection. Technology, we choose the appropriate technology or the appropriate of the project, which assigns the suitability of the technology for the site and its potential environmental impact. Fifth one, economic analysis, which performs a cost benefit analysis to determine the project's financial visibility. Sixth one, market analysis. Analyze the market conditions and demand for the project's output. Identify the competitors' pricing trends and the market growth potential. Seventh one, environmental impact assessment. It is known as EIA. Conduct an environmental impact assessment to evaluate the potential effects of the project on nature. Eighth one, risk assessment. Identify the assign the project risk associated with the project, such as market risk, technology, environment, and the regulator risks. Financial projection. Develop the financial projections including the income statements, cash flow forecast and return on investment calculation, ROI calculation. 10th one, decision making and approval process. It outlines the steps required for the project approval, including the reviews, permits, public hearings, and the decisions making by the relevant authorities. Thank you.